Hi everyone, in today's video I am going to be looking at CB2 and SB2 Mitosis exam question walkthrough. Okay, so our question is, corals are animals that live on the seabed. The photograph shows some species of corals. We're talking about coral, it's an animal, it's on the seabed. Okay, and there's a picture of some coral here. After fertilization, mitosis occurs. Takes place to form an embryo. The embryo develops into new coral. Describe, command word, mitosis, is 3 marks. Okay, now the actual question is quite vague, so I think potentially there are 2 routes that we could take here. There is a sort of more generic response where we state what mitosis is. And then we would say the outcomes of mitosis. Or there is a more detailed response where you actually talk about the stages of mitosis. Okay, and if you remember, the little acronym we use is TMAT. So we've got prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. And then following that, we then have rhesus. Okay, so I think there's either a generic answer we could give or a detailed answer to get those 3 marks. Okay, pause the video and have a go at answering those now. Either generic or detailed. Off we go. Okay, I am going to take the slightly easier option here and talk about the generic. So first of all, mitosis is a form of cell division. Now, possible outcome. It produces 2 daughter cells. The daughter cells are diploid. Daughter cells are identical. Effectively, they're a clone of them. Okay, so that's my generic answer. Let's have a look at the mark scheme, which we also talked about the detailed answer to. Okay, so a description including 3 of the following points. Cell division. Okay, so cell divides. Okay. 2 new cells are produced. We've got that 2 daughter cells. They are diploid. Got that there. And they are genetically identical. So there we go. Okay, I didn't actually use the word genetically, so that's probably important to add that there. Genetically identical. Now, I have actually got 1, 2, 3, 4 ticks here, but there's only a maximum of 3, so that would be a maximum of 3 marks. Let's have a quick look at the detailed answer you could have given to. So we could have talked about the fact that the DNA is replicated, the chromosomes line up along the equator, so that's metaphase. And prophase. They're pulled to either end, so this is our anaphase. And then we've got the cytokinesis where the cytoplasm splits. I've actually missed out telophase here, where we get the 2 nuclei forming. Okay, brilliant. Let's have a look at the next question. So next question is describe, command word, how the embryo develops into new coral. Okay, now thing to remember here, an embryo is just a bundle of stem cells really, and the coral is a sophisticated multicellular organism. It's an animal. Told us on the previous question, didn't it? So how are we going to get from a bundle of cells into a sophisticated multicellular organism? Well, first of all, we have to have the cells replicating. Okay. Lots of new cells being produced. Okay. We could also talk about the cells specializing or differentiating. And then perhaps we'd actually just talk about the fact that it must grow. Okay, so growth from an embryo into a new coral. Okay, so I've given you some bullet point statements there. What I would like you to do is to pause the video and try and take these statements into a more detailed answer. Okay, pause the video now and have a go at that. Brilliant. Right, now let's have a little look at the mark scheme. So if we talked about the fact that there is cell divisions, okay, so if your answer talked about cell replication or divisions, that would be 1 mark. Here if we talked about growth, okay, so we talked about growth, 1 mark. Okay. If in your answer you talked about differentiation or specialization, here, with 1 mark. And if you discuss the fact that the bundle of cells in the embryo were stem cells, you've also got a mark there. Okay, so you can, instead of saying growing, say it gets bigger or larger, that would have been acceptable. And accepting the cells become specific rather than using these key terms, that also would have been fine. Okay, thanks for taking part.